talk throughout the day, and we're gonna coach, and we're gonna have those moments. But anytime I see a customer, I'm not trying to be rude, but it is our responsibility to talk to every single member. That's what our stores hire us for, right? So I'm in the middle of a conversation. The moment I see a customer, hey, how's it going? And I'm gone, right? And I want to create this itch in my people where the moment they see a customer, it doesn't matter if we're talking. It doesn't matter what they're doing. The moment they see a customer, they're panicking because they need to go talk to that person. They're panicking because they need to say hi, because they need to hit their LOAs, right? So number one, guys, it is about your pace. If you're not talking to every single person, law of averages is not relevant to you. You already gave up your law of averages the moment you decided to skip people, right? Because it restarts every single time if you're not hitting every single person. Okay, so number two, your attitude. Hey, let me ask y'all a question, and raise your hand. Who in here has ate shit? Love it, cool. Who in here has ate shit and then smiled right after it and been like, oh, it's okay. But in all reality, you knew from the inside of your heart, you were pissed off and you were like, man, come on. Somebody buy this shit from me. God, I'm talking to everybody, right? What is going on here? Like, I've been that person, right? I have been that person that is talking to everybody and that's like, man, why is my law of averages not playing out? Your attitude is not what your face says. Your attitude is not, have a wonderful day. You have a good one, right? That's not your attitude. Guys, your attitude is what's in here, right? What are you really thinking? Are you really negged out on the inside? Are you down on yourself, right? Because you can do this all you want, but if in here you've already admitted defeat, you're done. Right? So at that point, it's not effective to stay in there. It's effective to step out and network. It's effective to go find someone in your office that's posting in the group chat, that's getting their yeses, someone that is doing well. Call them, ask for help. Go watch a YouTube video on mindset. Go check yourself, guys. Because if you have an iPhone battery on 6%, how much can you really use your phone? You can't. Look, I would much rather take my phone and go plug it in for 15 minutes and go to 50% and actually use my phone for the next 3 hours than be on 6% and be running on 1% every single day. Because when you run on 1%, look, you're just messing yourself up. You have no juice left. You can't give juice to people if you don't got juice yourself, right? So it's like, yeah, juice, right? Yes, juice. So that's the thing. You control that. You control that attitude every single day. You got to regain that juice. All right. Number three. Number three is your pitch. Okay. Now, when it comes to your pitch, what are you actually saying to customers? So if you have a good attitude, you're talking to every single person, you feel good on the inside. You're like, I'm going into the day with a winner's mindset. I'm going to this to conquer, right? The pitch is what you need to fix, right? Are you talking too fast? Are you talking too slow? Are you developing a relationship with customers? Are you finding pain points, right? Because if your pace and your attitude's good, then it's what you're saying. And that's when, again, network. Go back to the things that worked. Look at your TPC chart. Figure it out. Hey, am I not closing every time? In my presentations, am I not building enough impulse? Am I even getting people to the close, right? So those three things right there, it's always going to be one of the three things. It's either your pace, it's either your pitch, or it's your attitude. There's only three categories, right? And you're going to become a beast at training if you can listen to these three categories. It's either your pitch, your pace, or your attitude. When you fix those three things, there is no such thing as not being consistent. There's no such thing as having $0 days because you control that day, because you control those three things. Cool? Now, here's the thing, y'all. So just to kind of wrap this up and bring it all together, right? Everything in this business is built off the field, right? So what I mean by that is, look, I know our business is so much bigger than the field because our business is people building people, right? The most motivating part of my day is when I get to see my team, when they come in every single morning and they're hungry as hell. When they're coming in, they're calling me, they're networking about their people, they're driven, they're pushing me to be better. When I feel lazy, they're making me work so I can be lazy, right? That's what's motivating in our industry. But until you go through the field, until you learn how to overcome negatives, until you learn how to eat no's, until you figure out law of averages, it goes hand in hand with management, because people will quit. People will fall off. People will have conversations that you're not expecting with you. The field teaches you how to control your attitude. It teaches you how to lead people, and it teaches you how to handle and control yourself, right? So even though sales isn't our business, in order to master the business, you have to master your mindset, and you have to master the difference between, how I can control what I'm doing or not being in control versus being in control of your day, right? So again, we're gonna recap. So number one, marketing. What is marketing? Marketing is attracting the people that you want and repelling the people that you don't want. Guys, you've been selling your whole life. Anytime I get a brand new, back in the day, I used to love playing video games. I love sports, right? Anytime I'm getting a brand new video game, I'm talking to my boy about the new 2K, I'm excited about it. I'm like, man, I can't wait to play. I wish you had blah, 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 right? I'm excited. When I'm talking about the food that I'm gonna eat, I'm a big foodie, right? I'm excited. I'm selling that meal. I'm like, come on, we're about to have the best meal ever. Man, I'm looking forward to this tonight, right? You're selling every single day without even realizing it. So take that passion that you have behind, the things that you eat, the things that you love, and just apply it to your business, guys. Because you're only doing yourself an injustice if you're not applying what you're taught. Because every single person in this room, you all have mentors. You all have a room full of people that you can learn from. Even if you're a manager, you feel like you can learn more and you want to learn more, you have a million other resources. So focus on what you can control, because at the end of the day, you are the only one that is in control of your future. No one except for you will determine where you are headed. And that decision starts now, and it starts with, you have to conquer the marketing and sales before you go on anything else. Honestly, y'all, that's all that I got for you. I hope you guys can apply this. I hope you can get going with it. Let's get it. Thank you.
All right, great job, Ish. First time speaker. Hey. Man. Way more comfortable. Okay. I know we're getting to the end. Lunch just set in. Some of you guys, you got the bobblehead going on, so elbow your neighbors, right? Make sure they're focused as much as you possibly can. You guys are doing great. It's hotter than hell in here. We can cool it down a little bit. Maybe that'll help. You know what I mean? So here's what we're gonna do. We've got the Rookie Manager of the Year. Yeah. Desi's gonna speak to us. Desi's originally from Maryland. He's been in the business since June 2019. Prior to this business, Desi worked at Johns Hopkins in a research lab for 6 years, so definitely a change of pace, right? Desi went to Salisbury University. Here you go. You can take your notes as well. Thanks. Desi went to Salisbury University, where he graduated with degrees in biology and psychology. He worked in a research lab for 6 years and transitioned into sales when he spoke with a medical sales rep that shared how much money he makes. The conversation got him very excited to explore the sales field and realized he needed experience before he jumped into medical sales. The entry-level role was supposed to be a stepping stone for him, but he saw the opportunity and growth and felt like it was right to stay and work hard and see what happens. Desi was able to get into management in 10 months and just opened up his first promotion in Central Jersey. He'll be opening up 2 more promotions, one in Philly in April and one in Baltimore in the next few weeks. Everybody welcome Desi McNellis speaking on team identity.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about is what I feel has kind of gotten me everything I've gotten so far. All right. The reason I feel that I was, announced as the Rookie Owner of the Year is because of team identity. All right, something that I had to start very early on when I didn't really care about it, didn't really build it, when my mentality was clock in, I'll develop the people while I'm here, and then I'll clock out. That's how my results look too. All right, team identity. Team identity is how a group is perceived. It's how someone's